My name is Sarah Fonseca. I'm currently a student therapist. I'm in the marriage and family therapy program at the U of W, so I'm pursuing a master's degree. I have an undergrad in psychology. I have been working in the mental health field for about 10 years. Been doing more specifically counseling related work for the last 5. I've worked with um, preschool and school age children in special needs work and curriculum adaptation. Um, I've worked with youth also in um, like a supported education capacity, but also in supported employment. And I've worked mostly with adults and families in family enrichment and programming around that kind of thing. And a lot of work doing mental health supports with the CMHA in my current sort of 9 to 5 role. My other life. So I do therapeutic work with ages 13 and up, and I offer both virtual and in-person appointments. I listen to people's stories, and I love being able to kind of help guide them find what parts they like about those stories and how to brighten those up and how to create more stories like that, and how to take maybe some of the energy away from the heavier stuff maybe that you don't want to carry around all the time. Things like self-esteem, insecurity, attachment, um, feeling anxious in all sorts of environments, maybe not feeling like they quite fit in and wanting to find themselves a little bit in that, mm, depression, stuff like that. Yeah. I do this work because, yeah, I love hearing what people have to say. I love listening to their experiences and what they have to share. Everybody's got something to teach me, and I'm happy to learn from everyone I meet. I've also kind of come through my own journey, and I've had my own experiences with mental health challenges, and I've been on my own therapeutic journey, and I've just gotten so much fulfillment out of that. And I'm really excited about being able to see others experience that too. Kind of very much what I just talked about. I've always really enjoyed talking to people and learning from them. I'm not. I say talking to people. I don't mean so much like the small talk bit, like what's the weather, how's it going. I mean, like really getting into things and talking about different subjects, maybe things that they don't feel they get to talk about in other places. I love um, the idea of holding a space for things that don't really get to be shared comfortably in other places, and very very much a proponent of we listen and we don't judge. And yeah, I'm brought to this work by wanting to see others thrive. Watching others thrive, I absolutely, I think um, because this work is very rewarding, it also has some very challenging moments for everyone involved, right? It's a tough it's a tough path to walk when you're doing your self-discovery and trying to kind of align yourself with something, and those moments where like a light goes off and somebody kind of makes a connection, or we make a connection, whatever happens in that sort of space, like that keeps me passionate. I have been very very fortunate in that I have had a remarkable I've worked with a remarkable therapist for I've known her for I think 6 years now, and um, I have found that in that time and through whatever work we've done together, I've discovered a lot about myself. I've been able to clarify a lot from experiences and people that I've grown up with and all those kinds of things, that have taught me that we all have our own sort of burdens that we carry. We all have our own experiences that color how we engage with the world and how we see the world. And it's taught me a lot of like patience and kindness and grace and all those great things that make things just a little bit easier to kind of get through. Um, yeah, I think that's the biggest impact that I've had in terms of a helper. Hmm. Um, well, ages, yeah, like teenagers and up. So people who are, I think, I am really, um, I connect with clients who are trying to find something about themselves, or who are trying to discover something or overcome something they're working through. And I mean, in terms of demographics, like who these people are, I'm not. I actually haven't really given too much thought as far as like envisioning who. I just kind of I sit with all sorts of people. Um, my experience has had me cross paths with any number of backgrounds, and so I like to think I'm very adaptable in that regard. Ooh, busy. So my life outside of the office involves a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I'm often working on an assignment, or I'm writing a paper, or I'm putting together a treatment plan or something like that. But I have two cats and sort of two dogs. I kind of, my partner and I share, we sort of like share two dogs. We have a funny exchange going on because we don't live together. So it's great fun. We've got like a community. I also have a 15-year-old son, and I have him half time. And so we have a lot of really, really great shared time together. So I'm, yeah, trying to spend time with family, trying to fit people in. I often feel like that Cruella de Vil meme where I'm just like, I'm trying to like keep my work schedule and my school schedule and my social schedule and making sure everybody eats and stuff like that. But my hair is all over the place. And yeah. So yeah, my favorite quote at this point in time is Virginia Satir quote. It says, "Life is not the way it's supposed to be; it's the way it is." And that really speaks to me, because it's just, things are just what they are, and they're happening as they do, and we have to practice acceptance around that and adapt to it, but also find out where to be firm with it and where to be flexible with it, and how to take care of ourselves with it, and figure out how to relate to other people around it. And yeah, I've been very much into shaking lately. So yeah, just, kind of, my immediate response when I need to regulate is to try to remove myself from whatever is causing my dysregulation. So sometimes it's turning off the light, sometimes it's leaving the room, whatever that is, and then kind of finding like a safe, comfortable spot and giving myself a really, really solid shake, that kind of just resets my nervous system a little bit. But I also really like cuddling with my dog. Yeah, that helps a lot. Bring your mess. It doesn't, it like therapy isn't pretty. It's not meant to be. So yeah, bring the tears, bring the mess, bring the ugly, bring all the thoughts and feelings, and we'll, yeah, kind of pick through it, and maybe we put it in little piles, and maybe we don't, maybe we put a bow around it, whatever. But yeah, it's, everything is accepted here, and yeah, we'll walk through it together.